Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a different sort of video. Actually, it's a video I've kind of done before. I wouldn't say kind of. I've actually done it multiple times, but it's a house tour. It's a house tour of my base. Every now and then, I'll do a video, and sometimes people ask me about my base, which I'm happy to go on and on about. I take the base building in this game a little bit too seriously. I would say I come from the standpoint of like trying to build realistic bases. So houses and such, though don't get me wrong, I love some of the very imaginative bases people have created, like just like museums, and someone made like an AT-AT on I saw that on Reddit. So people made like airships and other things like that. That's really cool. But I kind of take like a semi-RP immersive approach to the game. So I make my character, I make a story around them, and then I build their base to reflect it. So this is Dr. Holiday Blue. She is a Vault 76 veteran. She was a doctor, an actual doctor, and kind of like an inventor and tinkerer and engineer. So uses power armor and has built up quite a base here. Hello.
I gotta get back to monitoring the radio chatter.
Okay, Raiderpunk. So yeah, I set up a base for her. I don't know if she built this house or she found it and fixed it up, but as you can see from the outside, I spent some time on the yard. This isn't originally what I had planned for her. It was all kind of built around the white picket fences, and you see I'm using them there, but I was kind of imagining like more of an open field, like one of the farms or something, and then just having like a big yard and kind of a small house. I went the opposite because of the fences weren't placing very properly and not in like an appealing way. So I did this. It became more about the house and less about the yard, but we still do have a bit of a yard. So let's get on with the tour. I'm using, I normally play with my mouse and keyboard. I am on PC, but I thought for the tour, my mouse movement is very herky-jerky. I play on a very low sensitivity, so when I move, it's just like I can't even mimic it on a controller. It is a lot quieter though, so if you hear my mouse, or if you hear my controller making sounds, that's just the way it is. Okay, so I want to do this like a slow walk up to, like this is nice. So we got our flags here, American flag, the Vault-Tec flag. So Dr. Blue is kind of like I wouldn't say like a Vault-Tec stoolie, but she's very pro like the idea of Vault-Tec. And when you do the quests with the overseer, I took all the like, yay Vault-Tec, and the overseer was like, like they're not that great. And then of course the responder, because she's a doctor. So now this is the house she turned into like a kind of half hospital, half supply shop, half. So maybe one third hospital, 1/3 supply area, and 1/3 her home. So there's a lot of like workstations and stuff. So let's go in the front door here. There's a lot of chatter going around here. There's a lot of people that live here now. Commander DeGuerre. Don't mind my communist robot. He's normally a normal Protectron. I don't know if I like the communist Collectron because he does not leave the house. He just kind of wanders in the house. The other Protectron at least wandered around. He would all go down that street and stuff. This one just hangs around the house and makes noise. So I might get rid of him, unfortunately. So here's the yard. I got some bushes in here, a lot of trees. Let's go down into the side area. I've only got the one turret. I actually had 3, and I keep removing them because any veteran player will tell you they're almost useless. This one's kind of set up in an area where I almost always get a spawn here, so it helps a bit. So water generators. If you ever come by my house, let me show you where I am on the map. If I can figure it out. There we go. So that's where I am. If you ever come across this, you're playing on PC and you come across this house, this water, go ahead and take it. I have 2 Corvega large filters going here. Help yourself. That's what it's there for. If you can't, I got some in the vending machine, usually for free. So let's go in the house. Here's the porch. I'm so glad they had this porch. This is in the contemporary bundle or something. It came as part of the spring update. I always wanted a porch. I was trying to make one, but it just didn't look very good. But yeah, this is amazing. Now we can hang up our wind chimes, and I got my little guitar here, and a seat, one of these bare tables. Let's go inside. Oh, one thing we gotta talk about is, yeah, I did this. It was all brick before, but then the spring bundle came out with the new walls, so I decided, I kind of always wanted to do this. I was gonna do brick and then barn, but it never meshed well. There was always like a weird gap. These mesh well, so yeah, I kind of got the stone foundation and then the wood upper floors. So let's go inside. Door's already open, thanks to Sophia.
I never imagined that I would share a home with somebody.
Sophia loves me, that's fine. Sorry about this. The bulldozing is not working right now, but yeah, here's the interior. There's the shower. If you come in to use the shower, please turn it off. So here's the vending area. 3 vending machines, all organized nicely. Yeah, there's my communist. This is the chemistry bench. It's kind of decorated up the most because this is kind of where Dr. Blue would do most of her work. So she's got her little favorite stuffed animals. I kind of wish you could just put more little decorations down. Like I don't even know what. Like I want a pair of boots here, like a coat hanging up or something like that. But I'm all very much into the decorating. You'll see it's very green in here. There's a lot of knickknacks where I can put them. Here's power armor station, sink. I don't know if the sink actually does anything. Oh yeah, it does. You can get water from it. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, some displays with some of my favorite guns. If you've done the quest, you remember this gun, and this is about what this gun is worth. Putting on a wall. So yeah, let's go down to. Now this area I'm quite proud of. This was hard to do. This is the work area. Now, if you have a very keen eye, it is not down a full tier. It is down a half tier, and how I did this was very, very, very tediously built all this up and then like just place these blocks as carefully as possible. So this is actually technically a completely separate house. It's just so close to the side of this one, and it just appears to be an extension. And it's kind of what I wanted. I wanted like a lower tier. I like tiers. I like plants, and I like lights, and yeah, you'll see that. So here's the back door, or side door, I guess, that goes out into the down to the creek. Here's our power generator, which animals love to try and get at. And here's all our stations. Here's where Commander Daguerre does her work. This was supposed to be like a sitting area. I was going to put the magazine rack here, but of course the storage on some of these displays is horrendous, so I just removed it so you can still sit. All right, let's go into the deck. Alright, so I decorated this with I just kind of like the blue. I know these are supposed to be kind of Christmassy or wintry, but I just like the lighting. We got a radio here, which I won't turn on for the propriety music. Yeah, barbecue. And once again, you have more porch. We get a nice view of the creek, and a lot of people build bases over there, so I sometimes have neighbors over yonder, so I can wave and go like, hey, come have a barbecue. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Alright, so here's I don't know what this room must have. This must have a name. Like I don't know, it's the stairs, the stairwell. And that's where, of course, my little camp thing's hidden, but you know, I even decorated this up a bit. Grafton Monsters. Dr. Blue's a big Grafton Monsters fan. I don't know why, but she is. She's got the hat and communist sweater. As all Grafton Monsters fans do. So this was originally supposed to be my bedroom, and the door down there was there was a door, and it was locked. But I figured, what's the point of spending all this time making a base if no one actually gets to see it? So I set up bunk beds, and I kind of just made it like it's like a halfway house, you know? Because if when you look on the map, this is a major road. People start the game, they go to Vault 76, they go down to the Wayward, they hit up this road and they go to Morgantown. So this would be like a stop along the way if this, were like the real world. So it's a safe place to go. There's some beds to crash in, there's a fireplace, there's a seat, there's a little kitchen, there's a kitchen table, there's a piano, radio, and I spent a lot of time decorating it, the lighting, and paintings and all this stuff. There's probably more I could put in here, but I'm quite at my budget limit. I'm very happy with the curtains. It's very nice that they put the curtains in. Unfortunately, they don't work. Like, you It'd be nice if you could like open and close them for some reason. But yeah, this is the common area, the bedroom. One thing that is missing, there is an outhouse outside, but there really isn't anything to make kind of like good looking bathrooms. There's just like a busted ass toilet and a busted ass bathtub, but I suppose it would go here. I would knock out this wall and expand a bit, but like I said, I'm at budget capacity, and I guess that's kind of it. So yeah, that's the guest slash living area, common area. And yeah, that's the house. So yeah, that's Dr. Blue's Supplies. If you ever come across this house when you're playing, come by and get some free water. We got very reasonable prices on medical supplies, which I was trying to keep in the vendors. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.